Hi everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of the Haunt Vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed the Homie Horror Nights one. It was a very interesting one to make. I do have some thoughts about the maze, having now listened to everyone else's opinions and further reflecting on the event itself. I feel like there should be a video for that, so I think I'm going to do a completely different video on my thoughts about Homie Horror Nights 2024. Tonight's video is going to be very interesting. Tonight, we are going to see two nights of haunt prep in one video. Currently, I'm standing at the Hyatt Regency on the corner of Chapman and Harbor because I went to the Starbucks before a very important night tonight. Tonight is Scare School. Tonight will be the very first night that I will get to be inside of Widows to essentially what I like to say, piss all over it. So this is the evening that we essentially learn how to get from the Western Gate entrance, which is the backside of Knott's, all the way to Warehouse B to check in, get our stuff, get into costume tonight. So I'll be in full costume and my wig, which I have, my shoes, all the accessories to get everything approved for tonight. This night, I guess, is the only night that you need to, even though in years past we used to be able to do all of it. That has since changed. You have to have everything by tonight in order to do it. Now, I did say previously, or a little bit earlier, that tonight is to essentially piss all over the maze. What I mean by that is that we have employee preview on the 17th, which will be later in this video. It is the one chance that I have to be able to get into the maze and actually get used to it, and get so used to it on night one that I feel comfortable enough going into employee preview night exactly where I am. However, I am very lucky that I start at 5:20, so I'm already going to be backstage enough already, and we don't start till 7, so because normally we would start at 6:30 with pre-scare, but there's no pre-scare, so we start at 7 this year, or start 7 for the employee preview. So this will give me enough chance to actually go in and piss in the maze, that specifically that whole area, even more, which will be very nice. So let's get to the bus and let's get going. You may see another clip before I actually go in because, as of course, no filming backstage, duh. So I'm gonna do that, and then yeah, we're gonna try. I'm gonna see if I can give you much more insight, context as to what to do in preparation for something like Scare School. So let's go, shall we? Bye.
Good morning, everybody. It's almost 10 a.m. I am in the middle of heading to Starbucks to go grab my tea and my sandwich. So it's been a little bit. So today is the day of the employee preview. So I'm gonna get to Starbucks. I'm gonna put myself down, and then we're gonna go actually talk about the night, and then kind of show you what I've been preparing since the last time I saw you, because a lot happened. So let's get to Starbucks. I'll see you in a second. Bye.
Okay, so we're about 3-ish hours away, probably closer to 2 hours before I start. So I wanted to show you what my box looks like now. I've made some edits, a lot of additions, because Scare School, I didn't really have a lot ready, so I've got stuff already. So here, let me show you the box. So this is the box, the bench. I now have 6 different pairs of socks. The goal was to at least have black, gray, to mess with, mainly the grays, because those work a little better. 2 pairs of gloves. I'm gonna stick to these ones. These are compression gloves that sit a little tighter on my hands. A price tag gun, because I've been falling in love with this a little bit more, because my hems look 10 times better because of that. I did get mouthwash because my favorite comment I've ever gotten was that my breasts smell from guests, even though I'm fuck off. And then the pièce de résistance, besides the cold cream, because we know we love a good Pond's cold cream when it comes to removing makeup. My wig band, this is velvet, so it doesn't actually fall off my head. There's the wig, there's the shoes, my ID, ibuprofen, acetaminophen, because your girl has some fucking gum issues right now. So that'll be addressed later. And then my earplugs, my ID, and then up here, hairspray for the hair, Febreze, baby wipes, and then these, I'm only gonna wear these as I travel from a place to place. Possibly. These are a pair of my grandmother's glasses. As an old woman, I feel like it was only going to be appropriate for me to actually have these as like a little thing. So hold on. So yeah, so these are my grandmother's glasses. I love them. They look pretty. They need a little bit of TLC, but you catch my drift. But for the majority of the night, I'm going to wear these so I can see everybody. I think hold on, I put them somewhere. Oh, they're here. I got these. These are chains. I'm going to wear this dark one, but this dark pair I'm going to wear on these glasses that I'll put in there. So at least I got a little something. It just adds to the character, I think, if I've got these like chains and stuff. So, oh, and one other thing, I started painting. So now I have a new nail color specifically for her, and so it's this color. It kind of goes with the costume, like a more like bluish gray, if that makes sense. And I figured, why not? And the wardrobe, the head of wardrobe and I were talking, and he was like, you should do your nails. And I go, okay, I'm gonna let you decide. What color nails do you think? What color should I do? And they're like, oh, how about like a baby blue? Because the dress I'm wearing, before they distressed everything, was supposed to be like a baby blue color, and I think I landed to these. These just look a little bit better. They kind of match the grayness of everything. And a lot of the costumes are more of like, especially for the grannies, are in grayscale with like hints of blue. So I think this might be a decent color. We'll see. If not, I'll probably go pick up another color or something like that and just make it work. So that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, I'm gonna start getting my shit together. I actually have to put on my bodysuit because I do have a bodysuit that's like yoga that I could just wear, because the costume itself is like just a muumuu, a cardigan, and then all the other accoutrement. So I wanted something that I can easily just like slip through. However, the version I bought was a little bit more, it's hard to go to the bathroom in. So we're going to figure something out. I think I got to figure it out. But yeah, so I will go ahead and actually check in before I actually head into Knott's for the night, just to check in with my thoughts, my feelings, and everything. I'm very excited. I'm hoping tonight will go pretty well, just because it's a employee preview technical rehearsal, so it allows me to actually like go in with people who have not been associated with these mazes at all, come through the maze and actually like see what I'm thinking. So fingers crossed. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Bye. Hi everyone. So it's Wednesday night. I'm about to go to bed. I want to talk a little bit about the preview night and how me in the maze changed from the time I was in scare school until last night. So Tuesday night, I struggled a lot. Or not Tuesday night, well, scare school. Scare school, I struggled a lot. The reason why I struggled was because there was a lot of so the room is a little smaller than kind of what I was expecting. There's a lot of props, and there's a lot of places that they told us within the room we can't even get into, which is tough, because it's like you want to be able to move around and everything like that. But there are certain things that made sense, because they're like, we want to make sure that it's seen, that people can see what's going on and nothing gets destroyed. Makes sense. To add into the fact that you have a really small room, and then from there add another person in the room with you, that was tough. So trying to find the right balance between us was a little rough. But I think what changed was last night in the bathroom, which is the room after mine, I'm in the bedroom. This will make an awful lot more sense if you actually decide to go through it. I went through it and there was nobody in that bathroom. So I was like, oh, wait a minute. I have a lot. I can work with this. I can fuck in this room for a little bit. And then once the woman that's in there, there's another granny in there. Once she comes into the room, I'll head over and take over that spot. So it was nice. I was able to like slowly get into it, because then once she got into the bathroom was when I got into the bedroom. And that's really when it started to kick in to high gear, as to, okay, cool. We can work, we can meld, we can do a lot of stuff. I started adding different things. I now slither off of the bed, which is really fun, especially in the elements that are in the room. That is what made it really creepy, and so I'm very happy about it. I'm very pleased with how that turned out, so I'm very proud of that. We made some edits to the dress that I wear. They put Velcro like here to close it to make it look like it was one piece. The problem is that the Velcro kept catching into the hair, so that was an issue. So they were able to take that off. The chain wasn't really helping, so I got rid of the chains. We made that work. I also realized that I now have to shave my face every single fucking day because the hair kept catching in my little fucking 5 o'clock shadow. So I have to do all that. But suffice to say that one of the biggest reasons why I think Scare School and even Employee Preview Night are helpful is that it gives you an opportunity in between the time of Scare School and when you actually get to be fully in it and full in costume and makeup and all that stuff, is you get to really process what happened and how to like look at the room and go, or look at your space and go, cool, what can I actually do to make this better? I was also very lucky that we opened at 7. We didn't normally, in a normal run of Haunt, which is where we're at now, our maze opens at 6:30. So we had all that extra time to be able to like actually go into into the space and really like sit in it, mess with it, see what else I can do with it. And it allowed me to, and I really actually think found my groove, which is nice. Now comes the challenge of, okay, so I start at 5:20 every night. I'm off at 1:30 every night. And how to actually like prolong myself for each night. So, and I think I'm going to be okay. One of the things I did have to do is I did have to buy a new armband for my Apple Watch, so my alarms will go off, so I can actually like know what the fuck it's gonna look like, or be able to know when I need to go on to break. So that'll be pretty nice. Yeah. What the fuck is that? Well, anyways, tomorrow's a huge day, because we're opening. So I'm gonna go to bed and then get up and then edit this video and then get started with the Haunt vlogs for tomorrow. So like the official first weekend, holy shit. I legitimately can't believe this is now happening, but we're here. I'm very excited. I'm very pumped for this year. I'm very excited for everyone to come through the maze finally, and to see how fucking twisted Daniel Miller is. Because Daniel Miller, if you've never met Daniel Miller, I was in his maze, The Tooth Fairy, my 3rd year of Scary Farm, and it was fucked up. This is no different. It actually made me a little bit more fucked up than that, especially considering that, like, not to reveal a lot, but my character is like she's an old woman who is horny as fuck. So it's so wild for me, but I'm very excited and I can't wait to see everyone's reactions and responses. So I'm very excited. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Here we go. We start Scary Farm. It officially is open. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, my name is Forrest, and I'll see you in the shadows. Ah!